Hey guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Vlogs. Me and my friend Randy are going to be doing the sports interview. Even though my hair is a little bit of a mess, I just woke up from a nap. But we're going to be discussing the Dodgers moving on to the championship series and how we respect Mookie Betts and everything. And on how the Dodgers do deserve to win against the Philadelphia Phillies. And about the Yankees Blue Jays and how the Yankees lost the series and how it does suck. But also we're going to discuss the Mets season and about my favorite player, Francisco Lindor, and how I still respect Juan Soto, and about Brandon Nimmo and Lindor. We're going to discuss all their successful seasons they had for the Mets, and we're also going to discuss the Yankees Blue Jays series and what went wrong, and about how the Yankees should bring back Aaron Boone. My opinion is, literally, Francisco Lindor had a really great season. He had over 30-plus home runs, 30-plus stolen bases, the fifth time he's had it in his career, and it is also the second time he's done it as a Met. And literally, Francisco Lindor is an amazing player. Brandon Nimmo had a career-high 25 home runs this year. He dominated for the Mets. You don't hear anything bad about Brandon Nimmo. He helps out the disability community every year. He donates money to their funds so they could help the disability community be able to live in their own apartments and get food and help them get jobs and everything. And Brandon Nimmo is such an amazing player. I have his jersey on from the Mets. And also, Pete Alonso plans on opting out of his contract with the Mets. That's going to be a big move if he signs elsewhere. And Juan Soto had a really great season. 43 home runs. Sorry for that little stutter. I also have a little bit of a cold. He had 43 home runs this year, like I said. And he had over 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs and everything, and a 285 average. Juan Soto had a great season for the Mets. And he and Lindor are the second duo since Keith Hernandez and Darryl Strawberry to have that kind of season since the 1986 New York Mets. And literally this, I respect the Mets. The Mets had a really good season, but they collapsed at the end where they don't make the postseason. I hope they do make the postseason next year and we eventually get a Yankees-Mets Subway Series again in the World Series. I would love to see it. Also, congrats to the Los Angeles Dodgers on beating the Philadelphia Phillies and going on to the World Series. No, the NLCS. Sorry, got that little mistake. But congrats to the Dodgers. They are an amazing team. They have been an amazing team this year. They've had so much success and struggles. They've overcome injuries. The Dodgers deserve it. And the Phillies just couldn't outbeat them. They couldn't out-hit them. They couldn't outrun them and outscore the Dodgers. And the Dodgers got to advance to the NLCS on a walk-off error by the Phillies. That's going to cost the Phillies. And they're going to have to readjust their team. And I want to say this. The Yankees lost to the Blue Jays. It hurt, but the Blue Jays played better baseball. They scored 31 runs over the Yankees in 4 games. I want to say respect to the Blue Jays. Congrats on moving to the ALCS for the first time since 2016. And you guys are a great team. That's my opinion. The Blue Jays are a great team. And here's my friend Randy to discuss all the big news in baseball. And we're going to discuss the WWE too and the NFL. So here's my friend Randy.
Okay, chat. Someone stole my corn dogs.
So what do you think about the Blue Jays advancing to the ALCS for the first time since 2016?
Well, thank great-grandpa in your grave, cursing me forever for having your freaking country beat us. Now God is pissing in all our faces.
And what do you think about this? Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor are the second Mets duo since Keith Hernandez and Darryl Strawberry since the 1986 Mets World Series championship teammates to have 30-plus home runs in a season, the second duo since then.
Wait, his last name is Strawberry as the fruit?
No.
Okay, that just got confusing though. Okay, but that's kind of cool that they did that too.
That Francisco Lindor had 30-plus home runs and 30 stolen bases. Soto had 43 home runs, 30-plus stolen bases. And then it was the 5th time in Lindor's career. And because of that, we also saw this. We also saw the Mets have a really good season, but then they choked where they didn't win the division and they didn't even clinch a spot in the postseason.
I mean, that's always choke, dude.
True, but what do you think of that history for Lindor and Soto?
Soto should stay with the Yankees.
What do you think of the history Lindor and him made, though? Because Lindor is a well-respected player.
I mean, he is a well-respected player, but like...
Francisco Lindor got traded from the Guardians to the Mets, and then in 2022, I think it was, 2021, and he signed a 10-year, $300 million contract extension with the Mets, and he has turned their team a lot around, and he is like the second David Wright.
The second David Wright? Are you sure?
No, like seriously, he is that good with offense and defense, and he's a great leader. David Wright said he wants to name Lindor the captain.
Well, if David Wright says it goes by me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Dang.
So what do you think of that history about Lindor, though, too? It was the 5th time in his career that he had 30-plus home runs, 30 stolen bases in a season. And the second with the Mets.
That sounds really good, actually, to be honest.
And you were saying about David Wright?
I mean, David Wright is the GOAT in his team, but I cannot take away the GOAT of the actual teams, Derek Jeter.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think of Lindor saying, it's an honor that David Wright wants to do that, but I want to focus on winning?
That's actually a smart thing. I mean, also, he can focus on winning and being captain at the same time.
The Mets haven't even named him since he joined.
Well, maybe the original captain, David Wright, should.
Yeah. And what do you think about Brandon Nimmo? Because I'm wearing his jersey from the Mets. He literally did this. He had a career-high 25-plus home run season, and he literally dominated for the Mets, and he is literally one of the best Mets players in history, and he is a great leader. He helps out the disability community. And what do you think about Brandon Nimmo like that?
I mean, shout out to you. But at the end of the day, it's not also about that. It's also about leadership in the locker room, you know?
And he is a great leader, locker room leader.
Yeah, so, note to self. Known by the role models that you have in the locker room. Don't follow negative footsteps. Follow the positive footsteps, always.
Yeah. And what do you think about how Lindor and Nimmo help out the disability community with helping them raise money for them to be able to get food, water, and apartments and jobs?
Shout out to the GOATs that are doing stuff like that. Sorry, not on camera. Switching my jersey because I'm getting ready for a football game too.
It's okay. And
I'm not wearing my high school football team, but I'm wearing a football jersey. Shout out to Deer Park. Hopefully we get a W today. We haven't been doing well, but hopefully we get a W today.
Yeah. And what do you think about this, Randy? What do you think about how the Dodgers have won the series against the Phillies and the Dodgers are moving on to the NLCS again? The reigning defending World Series champions.
Again?
Yep.
Well, let's say this. Wait, first of all, is the Seattle Mariners in the same category as the Dodgers?
No.
Okay, that'll be a good matchup. Dodgers, Mariners. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a good matchup.
Yeah, and David Ortiz thinks the Dodgers will win that series. If it happens.
Come on, Big Poppy. Don't be negative, Nancy, over here. Come on.
And what do you think about how the Dodgers move on to the NLCS as the reigning defending World Series champions? They move back to the NLCS over the Phillies.
That hasn't happened since the New York Yankees, though.
Yep.
So that's impressive. They do it just like the Yankees. That would be impressive.
Yeah. And what do you think about the what do you call it? The Dodgers doing it, and also it was against the Philadelphia Phillies, and they eliminated the Phillies in 4 games.
Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that my Eagles lost yesterday to the goddamn Giants.
My brother-in-law is happy about that because my brother-in-law is a Giants fan.
Well, good for Tom.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yeah.
God, Eagles fan and pride. My second favorite team by force is the New York Jets, which they made a horrible mistake by getting rid of Aaron Rodgers. And now he's doing well on the Steelers.
Wait, what were you saying?
Shout out to Steelers Nation. I just bought your freaking Aaron Rodgers jersey. And it's coming soon. This month on the 23rd. Heck yeah.
And what do you think about this? That Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman had a really great series for them and helped them advance. And don't you have respect for Mookie Betts?
Not a big fan of him. He's a good player, but I don't have a lot of respect for his personality, though. Don't get me wrong, he's an amazing, outstanding player, but I don't have
Mookie Betts actually is the biggest leader on that team. You know why?
Why?
He actually helps out the disability community, and he helps people that are short be able to gain the confidence in playing baseball and sports.
Okay, so
and he says you don't have to be as tall or big to play.
Okay, just like don't get me wrong. I might have got on the wrong edge on him a long time ago because of something he said. But now, like, just saying this, because before I didn't mean to make sense why I'm not a big fan of him. He said something a long time ago when I was younger, and I didn't like it. That really offended me. Not like face to face, but what he said on the interview or something. But now he's grown to me as a person. I don't know if because I was a kid, I was very sensitive at a time. I don't know. Don't question me. It was at the time I was like, questioning what was a sensitive remark to say, what was not sensitive, whatever. Save it. I'm human. I'm owning up to it. Before, I was sensitive at that time, but now he's growing on me. He's doing what's right. He's actually doing the right thing. He's doing right for the disability community, everything, right? That's why he's growing on me. He's doing the right things.
And he says to kids, you don't have to be tall, big, or small to play the game of baseball.
That's a fact. You don't have to be big, tall, or small to just play baseball. You just gotta love the game of the sport.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? About how the Blue Jays scored 31 runs over the Yankees in 4 games. And the Blue Jays may have jinxed themselves by doing this. Trolling the Yankees by saying the Yankees lose like David Ortiz, and then by saying mother effers, we start spreading the news, play that Frank Sinatra Yankee song.
Oh, God. See, that's when you really piss off New Yorkers. Really piss them off.
Yep.
And when you say play that Frank Sinatra, do you even know what Frank Sinatra is? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't, because you're from Canada.
Also, the Blue Jays jinxed themselves, and literally the Mariners, they don't want to play the Mariners because the Mariners beat them a lot this year.
Oh, shit. Sorry about your damn luck.
And what do you think about this? With the Blue Jays, literally as they were celebrating, a Blue Jays fan got in trouble for a Yankee fan was ranting to his family on how upset he was, and I understand that. This Yankee fan was 13 years old, and I saw it live on TV, and this 13-year-old kid said to the Blue Jays fan, "Congrats on your team, moving on, you guys deserve it, you played better baseball." The Blue Jays fan was drunk, he shot the kid. And the Blue Jays fan did that, and the kid made it. He's home safe now, and the Blue Jays fan was caught after a day and a half at Grand Central.
Wow.
What do you have to say?
Well, a shame on the Blue Jays fan. A freaking 13-year-old kid congratulates your team. Had to be a goddamn Canadian at the end of the day. Sorry, great grandpa guy, for disrespecting your freaking culture. But at the end of the day, sometimes your peoples are disrespectful and rude to us Americans, though. But you're a kind soul.
Yeah, and what do you think of him doing that to a Yankee fan after the Yankee fan congratulated him?
He must be after a goddamn mind. This is where we let Canadians come into our country with the respect that they deserve because they have that freedom. You have that freedom to do that, but you don't have the freedom to disrespect our freaking teams. Let me just tell you this.
And he did it in front of Yankee Stadium and Babe Ruth Plaza.
Oh, you are stupid. You are a stupid idiot. Let me tell you this. Babe Ruth is not only a Yankee player, he was also a Red Sox player. Remember that. Before he was a Yankee, he was a Red Sox. Beforehand. So you just not disrespect a Red Sox Hall of Famer, but also a Yankee Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Let me just tell you this, you dumb Blue Jays fan. Last time you won a World Series was 1992, 1993. 2 years before I was born. Suck on that.
But what do you have to say to the Yankee fan, the 13-year-old kid being okay, and he was released later in the night, and he's home safe now?
Okay. If you see this kid, stay strong. Always stay strong. Stay positive. You may not want to hear this. Just because both our New York teams are out of the playoffs doesn't mean that's the end of hope for us and our United States freedom or our Constitution. That means we have certain people that are coming here with some privileges and think they can just act the way they want to act and think they can just like, oh, I'm not from here. I got my card, so I can do whatever the hell I want. No, you can't. You don't go to an actual United States citizen and say, F you, F your team, whatever, shout at him by a freaking memorial of an actual player who played this American sport.
And he shot him.
What happens, dumbass? You got arrested. Have fun in jail.
And what do you think about this? The Yankees announced they're going to do a press conference once the investigation is over and they won. Aaron Judge will be there, Cashman will be there, Hale Steinbrenner will be there, and how they're going to be doing a press conference to honor the kid, but also to discuss about more security at the stadium.
It's just the fact that, like,
even though they have like 40 cops at the stadium every season.
They need more than 40 damn cops.
Well, no, they have them all over, like the outside part everywhere, and
but
also...
Brandon, like, just telling you this. It's a postseason. They need more than 40 damn cops.
Yeah.
Look at it. Okay. It's less like how.
But what do you think about the Yankees announcing that press conference, though?
That is respect, because to be honest, like, don't get me wrong, I do not blame the NYPD for not having the smarts or the heads up, like saying, okay, this is a postseason. When it comes to things like that, NYPD is not aware of like how many cops they should send or not. And I'm not getting off the wrong rep of our people in blue. Yes, we have tyrants of cops, but at the end of the day, they serve our country and our Constitution rights. At the end of the day, it's that the fact is, this Toronto fan did the wrong, and at least our boys and girls in blue did the right thing and arrest this person.
Yeah, and the Yankee fan, the kid said he wants to forgive the Blue Jays fan.
See, this kid is a kind heart and soul. He may have got went at by a intoxicated person, and hopefully you see this, sir, or ma'am, whoever the heck it is, whatever gender you go by, whatever genders you go by, he, she, they, them, whatever, because I'm very open-minded, whatever. I hope you learn your responsibilities of what you did in public, and hopefully this does not reflect you and your position at your job. But there's consequences when you do stuff like that in public. In public. We may have a constitution right, but intoxication in public is not a constitution right. That is against the law.
Yeah.
And on top of this, when you go to a sports event, maybe minimize the drinks you have. If you're not going to minimize how much you're going to drink, then get a dang Uber to where you're going from. Simple.
Yeah, he was waiting for an Uber. And the kid says congrats to your team advancing, and this guy does that to him.
It's called entitlement to people who they're fans of.
Yeah, and what do you think about how the Yankees said they're going to be giving that kid and his family season tickets for the rest of his life and free stuff? And he gets to meet Aaron Judge and the team.
Listen here, kid. They say bad things come for good reasons. This is the good reason you have now. That man did something bad to you at a game. That's a good reason to get free dang tickets to you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to the Yankees organization for doing this for the kid from a sparring moment. And also congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays for having a horrible fan base and going at 13-year-old American kids.
Yeah, and what do you think about how the Blue Jay fans, apparently Blue Jays announced, they announced if this fan ever comes to Toronto, he is banned from our stadium in every game that we play in the whole United States.
Banned from the whole United States? You can't ban someone in the United States.
No, ban him from all the stadiums in baseball from the United States. It means if he comes to the United States, he can't go to a game to support the Blue Jays.
Oh, the fan that went at the kid? Sweet, sweet victory, yeah.
But what do you think of the Blue Jays announcing that?
I guess Toronto Nation is not so bad after all.
Yeah. And what do you think about this?
After all, great grandpa. Thank you.
And now we're getting Mariners, Tigers, series tied, Game 5 today.
Dang. Jesus. That's insane.
Because the Mariners have never won a World Series, and I think the Tigers have already.
Yeah, let's see. Let me check. Let me check.
And I have my Ken Griffey Jr. jersey right next to me, which I'll put on very soon.
Let's see. Has Detroit
Tigers.
Hold on, I'm trying to spell it. I have a spelling learning disability.
No, I understand. I was just letting you know.
There's one a World Series. Hell yes. Yes, they have. Oh, shoot. 1935, 1945, 1968, and 1984. Oh, shoot. They have a curse from then. Holy shoot. Yo, they haven't won it since. So, yeah, they defeated the Chicago Cubs. They defeated the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres.
Yeah, and what do you think who do you think should win this series, the Tigers or the Mariners?
Mariners, I'm sorry. I have to say it. I mean, Seattle Nation. I mean, it's been a while since Seattle won a championship since...
They've never won a World Series.
Well, they won a championship with Super Bowl with Russell Wilson. That's the only
True.
championship they have won. So I'm saying Seattle hasn't won a championship since the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Sorry, Russell. I just had to bring up your freaking past history when you won the Super Bowl, and then you choked against the Tom Brady goats.
But what do you have to? Do you think the Mariners are going to win Game 5 tonight?
I feel like they are. I'm sorry, but I have to say yes. Heck yeah! It's a Friday fun day. Hell yeah!
Hey guys, now me and my friend Randy are going to be discussing all the big news in NFL. And also, I just want to say this because hearing that the Yankees are open to trading Jazz Chisholm Jr., no, do not trade him. He's been a great adding to our team since we got him last year. Do not trade Jazz Chisholm Jr. And, to the free agents for the Yankees. Cody Bellinger, Trent Grisham, Paul Goldschmidt, Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, sign them all back, Yankees. We need them back. Even if you may not like them, still, sign them back. We need them for our team. That's my opinion. Just sign them back. And also, I'm wearing my Ken Griffey Jr. Seattle Mariners jersey that has the big patch on it. And I want you guys to know this. I'm predicting Seattle Mariners win Game 5 to move on to the ALCS. Let's go Mariners! And here's my friend Randy because we're going to be discussing the NFL news. And my Eagles lost to my other team, the Giants, in New York. And I was shocked. I really was shocked. I thought the Eagles were going to win that game. And Eagles lost 34-17. I really could not believe it. But literally, the Giants really dominated the Eagles, which was very shocking. My Buccaneers have been doing much better. And let's go. Islanders hockey is officially starting. Let's go. And also, literally this, I'm really excited for the Crown Jewel, which is tomorrow, which sucks. It's going to be at 8 in the morning on ESPN. But I'm going to set my alarm to watch it. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Rhea and Io versus Ausaka and Kari. And possibly Dom versus Brock. I don't know if it's actually happening. Because Dom announced it, but I don't know if it's actually happening. And also Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. My friend Leo thinks Bronson's going to win. He thinks John Cena's going to win. And he thinks Rhea is going to win. And honestly, I agree with a lot of those predictions, except for Bronson versus Roman. Roman Reigns is going to win that match. And I think Roman Reigns is going to get revenge and defeat Bronson Reed. And then, boom, he's going to send a message. Here's my friend Randy to discuss WWE, the NFL, and some of the Yankees free agents and what he thinks the Yankees should do. Here's my friend Randy.
What's up?
So, Randy, what do you think about the NFL news? But, first off, I want to get your thoughts. Do you think the Yankees need to re-sign Cody Bellinger, Trent Grisham, and Paul Goldschmidt, Devin Williams, Luke Weaver?
100% they do.
And what do you think about the Yankees being open to trading Jazz Chisholm Jr., literally, who had the third Yankee ever to have 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases in a regular season?
Yeah, that was stupid. Why would you trade him?
No, they're thinking about trading him.
Why, though?
Because they think he has too much attitude, but he actually doesn't.
They should do that.
And Randy, what do you think about this? The NFL news, Giants-Eagles last night.
I'm pissed.
I want to hear your thoughts.
I'm an Eagles fan, of course, and I'm pissed about it.
But what is your thought about it? Are you shocked? Are you shocked?
Yeah.
What do you think about the score, 34-17?
Insane.
What do you have to say to the Eagles?
Fucking Christ, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You lose to a backup quarterback. I mean, Tom Brady lost to a backup quarterback in the Super Bowl. At least it wasn't a dang Super Bowl, though.
That's true. You're right about that, Randy. And what do you think about the Buccaneers doing well, the Bills doing much better, and the Steelers?
I mean, the Steelers are a very dominant team right now, to be honest.
Yeah, they are.
Just saying this, the freaking Jets are stupid to get rid of Rodgers now.
Uh-huh.
If Rodgers went to the Jets' rival team, you're stupid.
Yep. And what do you think about this? About the WWE news? Tomorrow, Crown Jewel is happening, and even though it's going to be at 8 in the morning on ESPN, which stinks, but what do you think about this? Roman versus Bronson Reed, and John Cena, AJ Styles, Rhea, EO versus the Kawaki Warriors, and possibly Dom versus Brock. So, Randy, what do you think about WWE Crown Jewel being tomorrow? Even though it stinks, it's going to be on ESPN, where we get Roman versus Bronson Reed, Cody versus Seth, and also we're going to be getting Rhea and EO versus the Kawaki Warriors, and possibly Dom versus Brock, and I think they said they're going to also get some other matches. I don't know what. And John Cena versus...
I don't think Dirty Dom was ever going to verse Brock Lesnar, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have to pay your Brock some money just to lose for the Intercontinental title, though.
Yep.
And I feel like Triple H is not doing that. Not.
Yeah, and what do you think about John Cena versus AJ Styles?
I feel like that's going to be a good match. That's going to be a good match. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And what do you think about WWE in general right now?
I feel like WWE is on top right now because they have another top, company, which is TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Everybody has the right to like what freaking company they like. But I'm not a big fan of AEW. Why? Is because when the whole pandemic scene and everything, and the WWE superstars were getting released because of budget cuts and everything, don't get me wrong, AEW gave them a home, whatever, TNA too, but at the end of the day, what happened when former WWE superstars went to AEW? They freaking didn't use them correctly. They're using John Moxley correctly, but they're not using other superstars correctly.
I understand that.
But at the end of the day, it's like John Moxley was a good Shield member, but don't get me wrong, you can't take away what he had with WWE, but it would be more nicer if John Moxley came back to WWE as John Moxley and not Dean Ambrose. So that would be more nicer.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? They're thinking about releasing R-Truth again.
They're releasing R-Truth again?
Why? They're considering it.
Why? He's fucking hilarious.
Because of budget. And they're thinking about sending him to AEW.
Why?
I have no idea. Triple H is thinking about it. What do you think? What do you have to say to R-Truth and about him and Triple H?
I mean, Triple H is stupid enough.
What do you have to say to him? That he's even considering it?
I don't know.
But what do you think about it? Just what do you think about R-Truth? You as a fan.
I mean, I had a shirt from a show. It was a cool shirt. Who says you're gonna get got? Like, that was a good shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He had a good gimmick. It's just that they're not utilizing him. And I feel like the whole gimmick of him cutting his dreads was stupid enough to do that.
Yeah. So, Randy, what were you saying about R-Truth?
I wish you the best luck if they do release you or get rid of you. Like, you're a member of the WWE roster. In my heart, they should not get rid of you. They should not. I'm sorry. But, like, that's, like, the dumbest mistake. When he never won a world champion, but he's done all the funniest gimmicks for you, when he shouldn't have to. He should have been world champion by now, to be honest.
And he's been wrestling since he was 50... No, since he was a kid, and now he's 58.
Like, that's like die-hard dedication, and you're just getting rid of something like that? Come on, man.
Yeah. I agree. And what do you think about the promo commercial for Braun Strowman and his new cooking show?
That's pretty cool. I like it because, like, oh yeah, Braun Strowman lost an arm wrestle to a normal person. That's insane.
That's funny. That's funny. And they say he's going to be using his regular WWE name in his show.
I mean, he created the name. That's the thing. The biggest thing about WWE, when a wrestler creates a name, it's only because Vince McMahon was in charge, okay?
Yeah.
Now, when Vince McMahon was in charge, he's like, oh, you can't use that name. You didn't create it, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that the wrestlers created the name. Vince McMahon wants to start for having that name in his company, so you can't use it anywhere you go.
That's insane.
Depending on who you are and what you give to this company, then you can. But, like, if you didn't do much for the company, then you can't.
Yeah. And what do you have to say to this Draft Neck Mark and SML?
Hey, Logan, where's my custom Randy puppet? Hi, my name is Wendy. See, it says on my hand, Wendy. It says I'm a good boy. My name is Wendy, and I'm Pooperman. I'm here to save the day. You want to see my pencil? You want to see? Hey, where'd my pencil go?
And also, R.I.P. to the Red Sox legend Mike Greenwell.
A Red Sox player?
Yeah, he passed away late last night. About at age 66 years. No, 63.
Dang, that's young.
Because of cancer. What do you have to say to his family?
Rest in peace to your family member who's a legend of the baseball game history, and you'll never be forgotten in his career and everything. He's always be remembered.
Yep. And I want to say thank you for joining this sports interview. This will be going on TikTok, Instagram, and everything.
If you didn't know, this will be like, subscribe, post that notification, and comment down below what you want to talk about next. Traffic Mark, come to our live, buddy.
Say that again?
I still want the puppet, Logan.
And he's still a Cowboys fan, and Tito's still a Jaguars fan.
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan, and we won, and we dog-walked the Kansas City Crybabies.
And they can't stand the Chiefs. Chili loves them.
Chili, we dog-walk your team. I'm sorry.
Yep.